YouTube, welcome to my GGC. It's your boy Geddon, and I'm back with a new EA college football video. So let's get it. YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Geddon, and I'm back with another video. Please hit the like if you like the video, subscribe if it's the first time to the channel, hit that notification bell on all. I got all types of content coming your way. This video will be exposing EA and its dirty work when it comes to player ratings, difficulty levels, and those fanboys that will defend EA as long as it makes EA look good, but they definitely won't defend a player that's being inaccurately replicated in a EA college football game. I guarantee you. Let's talk about it. For starters, we kind of got to go back before the release of College Football 25 when everybody got their hands on it. When they showed off that deep dive gameplay trailer of Will Johnson, this is the worst part of the trailer because they had Will Johnson getting completely turned around because he was playing zone coverage. He first positions his body to the inside, then does a spin turning his back to the defender and the ball, and yet reaches the catch point before the wide receiver who was already running in that direction. That's inhuman. I got major hate for pointing that out. The EA apologists and defenders out there stated that this is Will Johnson, the highest rated corner, possibly highest rated defender rated in the game. They discovered that when EA dropped their ratings for the top 10 players. Then after that, I made a follow-up video further improving my point. The EA defenders were so upset. So I want to see those same exact people that viewed that video, which probably has like 40,000 views on it. I wish they would come back and now see this. As you can tell from the footage that I put in the background, Will Johnson is that dude. Look at what he did to Marvin Harrison Jr., the #1 wide receiver that came out in this year's draft. He was drafted number 4. He pressed his ass all the way out of bounds. Remarkable work. This guy is a talented player. So now that you've seen some footage of Will Johnson, let's see how College Football 25, let's see if they are as authentic as EA and their fans claim that they are. The difficulty is on varsity. This press coverage technique was just terrible. He gets beat off the line of scrimmage, and look at the wide receiver. He has maybe 2 or 3 steps on him. This is not authentic to Will Johnson. It's actually very disrespectful to Will Johnson. And I do recall reading an article or a blog about how better players are going to be separated from lower level players. Will Johnson is the #1 corner in the game, and they have him playing like a corner that's coming off the bench. I mean, we saw the footage of what Will Johnson can do in real life. Press coverage, off coverage, zone coverage, how great of a tackler he is. And this is how College Football 25 displays all the hard work that Will Johnson does in the gym, on the football field, all the film that he reads. This corner is a stud. Again, where are the EA fans pointing this stuff out? I mean, they were everywhere defending Will Johnson spinning around and doing something inhuman. Why aren't they pointing this out, saying that Will Johnson needs to play much better? Where are they? Just for the hell of it, let's look at the ratings. Overall, again, he's a 96. Speed is a 92. Strength is a 74. That's pretty high for a cornerback. But here's the kicker. His press is a 95. And the fact that he stuffed Marvin Harrison Jr. the way he did, maybe that 95 should be a little higher. Now let's look at the ratings of the Virginia Tech wide receiver, #9, that broke the press coverage so easily, by the way. His name is Daquan Felton. Overall, he's at 82. His strength is a 78. His speed is at 86, so he's not even near faster than the guy. And the most important rating of them all in this situation is the release, and it's a 88. Mind you, Will Johnson's release was a 95. With all the other ratings, and now seeing the discrepancy, which is a 7-point difference, there's really no excuse for this. Again, the difficulty level is on varsity, and it's designed because I think I was beating the computer by at least 2 touchdowns or so during this play. So of course, with that old Madden logic, that same AI that's in College Football 25, the over-governing AI must make this game competitive. And this is what they do. They'll make your great players play poorly so that the poorer players can play better. How in the world can Daquan Felton seriously beat Will Johnson that easily in a video game? Remember, guys, the argument that these EA fanboys always use when they get fed up, dude, it's a video game. Well, here are the video game numbers. Ratings do not matter on the defense. The defense is very weak in college football 25. It's not authentic at all. And where is the argument to make Will Johnson much better in the game? Also, lastly, remember, this game is on varsity. I promise you, it's not on All-American. It's not on Heisman. Heisman, I expect to get cheated like this, but on varsity, really, the AI in college football 25 is just piss poor. These teams, they have very slight characteristics of how they actually play in real life. They don't actually go through the whole playbook, as a subscriber on my channel pointed out. They use very similar tactics in every single game. I'm already bored of playing the computer. And if I just up the difficulty level, it's not like the computer is going to play any smarter. They're just going to make my teammates play that much worse. To make this game for what it is, I truly believe EA developers were told to take thousands, if not millions, of lines of code from Madden and just stick it into college football 25. That's where this game came from. And that's why I say this game is a reskin. And of course, I'm not going to sit here and tune EA's game. This is about how the game came out the box. Y'all already see this coverage, this poor press technique, and of course, the CPU easily scored on this. But imagine if you're online and you're playing with Will Johnson. You expect that you can have some kind of trust in that corner on that side of the field or wherever he's lined up in. But in college football 25, there is no trust on the defense. So really, if the main thing that matters is the difficulty level that overgoverns everything instead of letting the players' ratings play out naturally, that kills the experience right off the bat for something like Dynasty, where I have to go out and recruit certain type of players to fit my scheme or the type of way that I like to play the game. It's like the way that they program the game's logic just kills that immersion. For that reason and that reason alone, I really don't want to play Dynasty mode. If I spend all the time and resources to recruit top tier defenders, I want a defensive team that plays lights out. If I'm able to recruit all those type of players at one given year or for their college career. And that's the most devastating thing about this. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. Even when ratings don't matter too much, fellas, we got to keep on gaming. Again, maybe not play college football 25, maybe play another game. That's all I got on this one. So I'm out of here.